when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinator who's coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you up.
Breaks it. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure mentally your mind is right starting this season off today.
Yeah, I mean, to make your dreams come true, it starts one game at a time, the old cliche. But the Big 12, year in and year out, so many different teams that can...
Got it! Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, first and goal.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their heads spin. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And I think a lot of people probably expected to see that, right? They're playing on the road, and you know this is going to be a hostile environment, but they've got the better players, and we've seen that before. And there was no hesitation. Opening drive, they go right down the field, they score a touchdown, and they made a statement.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So Liberty's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Off from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Flames want to pick up the tempo.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll.
Hauls it in down the sideline. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it first and 10 just outside the 40. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off play action on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking downfield, it's Howell. Got the quick pass. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. And the Flames are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Watkins. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Flames will have it first and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. Got his man down the middle. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Liberty! A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
And they tacked on the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas Belichick ready to send the offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Offense in a bunch formation. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Working that left side now. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Powers through the defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Got it behind the line. It's Joyner. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. It'll be 3rd and long.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover, and you saw a great example of it with that running back.
Complete on the shuffle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've picked up a couple of first downs to start this drive, and now 1st and 10 from the 47.
Nice poise by the quarterback. Here's a big 3rd down throw, and you want to push the ball vertically down the field, but if the defense takes it all away, check the ball down. Get it to your running back and let him go do the work and move the sticks for you.
Now on 1st down from the 40. That's reeled in. It's Jackson. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Red Raiders with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Grab near the marker. It's Joyner. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. The Red Raiders started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Wants to throw again. Caught in the backfield, it's Dickey. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. And the D denied them on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. He slides that just inside the right upright. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Back to pass, it's Houck. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. This should be the last play of the quarter. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the 2nd. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. On the run, it's Vaughn. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Complete out of the backfield. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And the Flames are marching down the field. From the gun, running back gets to give. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just because of the body blow effect.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Houck. Firing to the right, complete. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Flames come to the line with a new set of downs. They're looking to pass from the red zone. They're setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Hauls it in. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. And the Flames trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw again. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Flames. He didn't see anyone open. He said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they're up 14 to 10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Louisville may not be leaving town with a blowout victory, but they'll take a dub away from L&N Stadium every time. The Cards have been racking up road wins since the Lee Corso days, and they'll get another one today. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Oh, big fella almost had a pick right there. Instead, it falls incomplete.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Tight end now in motion. from the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. He's going for it all.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Dropping back, it's Houck. He's not afraid to go deep. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. It's caught downfield. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. The Flames have it with a 1st and 10. Unloads to the wideout. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got it. Nice move to pick up yardage. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. Red pass, it's complete. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the 1st. An array of possibilities here. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Rides the back and leaves it. Got room to work. Turning it on! That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Out of the gun to give to the back. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Liberty! Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Oh, he missed it. They took it 64 yards right down the field. They're set to kick it off. And you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Running out of time here in the 1st half, and they do have a chance to make this a 1-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this run. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. Corner's going to give them room. Looking for space. It's Joyner. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Lots of running room. The touchdown, Red Raiders. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
Now, you're going to need more of this in the second half. That's the way you punctuate a drive at the end of the first half to cut this to a one-possession game. You need more of that physicality in the second half.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Back to throw, it's Howell. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Watkins. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. To the air on 1st down. He's going to let it go. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Caught over the middle. It's Watkins. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
I got to be honest, guys. I know there are a lot of people out there with this field position that would say punt the football, but based on the success they've had early in this game with 3 touchdowns already, playing with confidence, I think I'd just go for it.
Looking for the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Lynchburg. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at the Bill Arthur L. Williams Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Red Raiders will line up to kick off and start the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't...
Oh, he's got some space. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to 1st down. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
And the Flames in the hurry up.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Really good coverage by this defense. They were aware of everyone on the field and including the running back. A lot of times those guys get lost in the shuffle, but they saw him. They knew the ball was going to him. They braked on it, did a good job, and got in his face just enough to cause him to lose some focus and drop that football.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. Hit as he throws. Right on target this time. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. To the air, it's Houck. Unloads to the wideout. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one.
We all want to push the ball down the field, down the field, down the field, but when you can dump it off to your running back and still make 10-plus yards, man, it makes you look like a really good play call.
Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Wade. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Michigan State is ahead in East Lansing, but that's not exactly Kenneth Walker III out there running the ball. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by a field goal over Notre Dame.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man.
Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He'll keep it himself. Sweet cut there. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season. Now
to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
From the gun, running back on the move.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
They're in their own territory, but they are undeterred. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. They'll run for it. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
That's a gutsy call, and I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much.
There he goes. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And that one will put them up here in the second half.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Moving out of the pocket. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Wants to throw. It's Houck. Dumps it off in the flats. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. The Flames want to move quickly. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Got it in the middle, it's gone. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35. And the Flames come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw it again. Unloads it left. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on 1st down. Trying to burn this defensive back. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He wants to change this route. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. He lets it fly. Makes a grab down the middle. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
Great play by the cornerback. And this offense, they're just trying to get this receiver the ball quickly to see if he can make something happen. But that cornerback was draped all over him. Nice job.
To the air, it's Houck. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Liberty. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Got the quick completion. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Now on 2nd down. On the ground, it's Joyner. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's looking deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Red Raiders will bring the punt team onto the field. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Slips through the line. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Going right to work up top. Finds his man. It's Watkins. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
Quarterback gets past the marker. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. Grabbed in the middle. It's Randolph. He breaks the tackle. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Looking downfield, it's Hout. Buys a little extra time. Got enough space, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Flames. Sometimes you're hesitant to use your quarterback as a runner, not when your quarterback runs like this.
You dang right. I'm going to use him. I'm going to use him early and often. The dude can run so well and make you miss. Do you worry about him getting dinged up throughout a game? Sure, but when you can do things like that, it makes your offense so much stronger.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Running back searching for a hole. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Joyner. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. With the catch, it's Tabata. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. And the Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Joyner. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. 2nd and short now after that completion. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Quickly to the tight end. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
To the air on 2nd down. The sure hands, it's Stone. Slipping, sliding, dancing his way down to the 32. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The sure hands, it's Stone. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Off the play fake on first down. To throw. Makes the grab. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Flames racing to the line in the hurry-up.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football there.
Dances away. He's going to take off. Breaks into the open. And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another first down, and he has just been running wild on this defense. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Houck. Pressure coming. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. This time on target. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Offense in the hurry-up. To the air on 1st down. Quick completion on the out. Steps out of bounds just inside the 20. They'll mark him down at the 18. Now inside 4 minutes to go here on 2nd down. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. Quickly complete. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. He's looking to pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And the defense finally steps up, man. They've had a tough day down here near the goal line defending the pass. Like, he's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. Nice job on this play. Nice response. Try to get them
going for the goal line. Touchdown, Liberty! And they take it in for 6 more points. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Illinois answered the bell away from Champaign today with an impressive victory. The Fighting Illini knew the challenges awaiting them, and they met them head-on. Generally the mark of a really good team. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. The Red Raiders hit it quickly to the line. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Jackson. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He'll do it himself. Past the 40. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down. And the Red Raiders are on the move.
And if I'm this defense, man, number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping this quarterback, and he's done it by air and now by land. Like running the option, having success. We got to get dialed in. He is the playmaker on this offense. I got to go stop him.
The Red Raiders can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Looking to buy time. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Red Raiders lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. He'll pull it on the read. Turning it on. Quick step and go. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Going for 6. And it's caught for the late touchdown. So how about this? Maybe we are set up for a finish.
Yeah, and that's step 1. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Quick release by the QB. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll run the option. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Might be changing the route. Back to pass, it's Houck. On the shovel. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on. He's got it, 1st down and more. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Got his man on the right. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. They just keep firing. Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Flames hope to be able to run out the clock in this final minute. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Grabbed behind the line. It's Vaughn. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. The Flames moving quickly to the line. They'll go to the air. He's got him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Dropping back, it's Houck. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
Play number 11 on this drive. The defense has yielded ground, but they're trying to get a stop on 3rd and goal. And that was a high percentage completion and a low efficiency pass. They lose yardage. Now close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the college football playoff picture, how big is it to get a big win, a ranked win, who now you're probably going to be matched up head-to-head with who's better, who's going to make the playoff? Big feather in the cap.